Norm of the North Family Vacation. This is the 2020. This is the 4th Norm of the North movie, and this is not going to be the last. There has been a 5th movie announced for Norm of the North. And am I looking forward to it? Actually, I'm interested. Why? Because the first 2 were garbage. King Size Adventure wasn't that terrible. It wasn't awful. It wasn't good, but I'm not going to say that I hated this movie. I am just going to say that I didn't really like it. But it was entertaining for what it was. For a mediocre-ish, straight-to-DVD movie, it's not bad. Norm of the North Family Vacation is about the same. Norm is stressed with his royal duties, and after his crown is stolen, he takes his family on a vacation, on a family vacation, to not only for him to find his crown, but also to spend time with his family. Now, they could just make him another crown, but you know, it's Norm of the North, so let's get into that part. This movie is not only about that. They need to find this crown, because if they don't, there's this big celebration going on, and the king of the kingdom has to have the crown with him or something like that, or else it is going to be a very terrible winter, even though they're in the Arctic and they're polar bears. So once you actually sit down and think about it, this is a bad movie, but this is the second best. Again, that's not saying much, because the first 2 are garbage and the last one was the best one. Now, this is not getting a very high grade, but would I consider watching this one if I was forced to babysit and the kids really loved Norm of the North and wanted to watch a Norm of the North movie, and they had them and I didn't have to pay for them? Then I would sit down and watch these 2 again, because these 2 were not worth ripping my hair out. This one had an interesting story. Yeah, it's a workaholic dad. Now, I am not going to say that it is relatable, because you do not have a polar bear as your father, but it is a relatable enough story that I think families could really grasp what's going on, because every family has that workaholic in there. And Norm of the North Family Vacation has decent animation for the budget it had. Now, for Norm of the North, that thing had millions of dollars. Tens of millions of dollars. Well, probably around 6 to 10 million. But that's not saying much, because the Invisible Man came out, and it is a low-budget horror film. And it made a lot of money, but it actually looked good. These 2, I didn't know anything about these 2. And I went into these completely blind. These last 2. And they're alright. They're alright for what they are, but they are not good movies. And I am giving Family Vacation the same grade that I gave King Size Adventure, and that is a D. There's the Norm of the North reviews. This weekend, well, this week, you guys are going to be getting reviews for Summer Villa, My Summer Prince, Sailing into Love, Love Under the Olive Tree, Midway to Love. Those are all Hallmark movies. Winter Castle is another one that I just got done watching, and Campfire Kiss, along with the Convenient Groom. But we are going to now talk about Come to Daddy, Celtic Pride, and How to Be a Player.